Okay, so I am riding my bike to the gym right now, and it's been kind of a stressful time lately, as my old life is not really fitting here, and I know it's coming up time for me to take another quantum leap and jump timelines again. This time I really need to do it right because I'm really tired. And it's been a long journey in my life. And we've been through a lot. And trying to cross the street right now. So I don't really have my phone propped up on anything except it's in the basket up against my water bottle. So maybe I'll have to get like a phone holder for my bike. If I do future videos on my bike rides. We have seen so many signs and synchronicities, angel numbers. Every day that is the norm for us. And I was just seeing them just now as I said that. It is a beautiful day in Spokane. I'm grateful for that. Kevin, my husband, is getting angry with me because I don't want to be affectionate with him. And his bad behavior is not making me want to be affectionate with him. And today I actually called some homeless shelters and trying to see what's out there and what my options are right now. But this is happening energetically as we ascend. We have to let go sometimes and let people be on the frequency that they're on. We can't change who they are, and we have to accept and have boundaries, because it's not acceptable if I bring my highest self to you and you shortchange me. You will be a liability in my life. And I can't afford to invest in someone who is not on this journey, no matter how much it hurts. So gotta let go and let God. And have total faith. Okay. Let's see. It is a nice day. And it's a scenic bike ride. And Spokane's actually really beautiful. And I've met a lot of beautiful souls here. So, I understand that everything in my life is all just God, mastering the simulation and shifting and aligning what's meant to happen. So, I don't have any regrets in my life. Experiences, lessons, and wisdom that we've picked up on this journey. That's what we sign up for. And I'm tired. I think I already said that. I'm tired. 42 years old. Been homeless since 2021. I gave my life fully to God that year. Fully. And jumped timelines. And I've jumped many timelines since. I've met a lot of different souls on my journey. Some good, some bad. And I see how God works in my favor through my life and manifestations as we go on this journey and we rise in frequency. I can do videos and do live chats, and I feel good about doing that. I don't really have fear of anything anymore. I am my authentic self. I am my awakened, sovereign self. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have any demons locked away anywhere. And I'm just me, And this life that we're living, we're awake. We're really awake. And we want to do the best we can now that we're on this level. We want to manifest as many miracles as we can. And we can't be wasting our energy on what doesn't serve our highest good any longer. So, speaking more, using my voice, talking to others about my life journey and about finding God and the healing that we've gone through to really tap in to our quantum gifts. It's like real lived, learned experience and wisdom. So we can talk about things and figure them out. We can work together in our sovereignty in being here as God's warriors of the light. And continue to shift timelines and bend realities so that all souls are living in sovereignty rather than survival mode. God wants so much better for us, and it's not really a question of if, it's just a matter of when. And I know who I am, and I know that the enemy has tried to rob me of everything, but they couldn't rob me of God. They could never take that away from me, and they never will. And because of that, I know that we already won, because it tried to do everything. And we're still here, and we're still rising. So we have quite literally flipped the script. And that means we are the ones manifesting these realities. The devil's illusion is fading. It's losing control over people. People are starting to see through it, all the mind control and manipulation that they did to try to keep us down. It is crazy and it's insane what we've all been through collectively in this world. And it's okay to feel that. In fact, we need to. We have to feel in order to heal. In a world where they have tried to suppress everything, if we have pain, take a pill, make it numb, suppress it. If we have emotional wounds, have a drink. It'll take the edge off. If you're sad, take some pills. Take some happy pills. Don't feel anything. There's some weird poisons to mess with your brain chemicals. When you yourself can make your own chemicals that make you happy. You know, in fact, it's healthy to do that rather than using some kind of external chemical and putting that into your sacred vessel. Thought you'd like that. I always love to hear the water when I go by. And it's beautiful. I know that there's been divine timing in the works, and I'm grateful for that too. Even though the wait has felt so excruciatingly long, I think about God, and I think about how long God has been up to this plan, and how long God had to wait for us to wake up and figure out what's going on in this world, and to take back our power and remember who we are, and to be a voice, to be a messenger, to take the call, to answer God's call and do the mission that we signed up for. And then I realized that must have sucked for God to watch us struggle to find him. And then the love that was always being given to us throughout our lives, when we are shrinking down so much that we don't even perceive of it because it's so massive. God's love for us is not of the third dimension. It is eternal. And I'm like, okay, point taken. Thank you for loving me through all those storms in my life, and for showing up for me even when I wasn't awakened and wasn't showing up for myself. And, I'm like, I'll make it up to you, God. I'm going to make it up. And God's like, I know. It's what you came here to do. And I've surrendered. That's what we're doing. And that's what's happening. Anyways, it's really a beautiful journey, returning to source. And you never know what the day is going to bring, or who you're going to meet, or what's going to happen. God is full of surprises, and God loves to save the best for last. So, even though there are storms in my life, I know that my God is showing up for me through all kinds of ways. And I am showing up for me. And I'm standing up for myself. Because I deserve wonderful things in my life. I deserve wonderful people in my life. And I deserve all the love and the happiness and the light that I work so hard to bring others. So that's just what we're manifesting. Manifesting healing and sanctuary, beautiful high vibrational souls who have a deep knowing of God. And I said knowing because it is one thing to believe in God, but it is another to know God. And through this journey, we have come to know God. And we know the love and the power of it. We are living proof of God's miracles. In many dimensions, in many lifetimes and timelines. So we're deserving of it, and we are the frequency of it. The miracle frequency and divine surrendering. I just want to give you my heart and serve humanity to the best of my ability while I'm here on earth in this vessel. And my soul is already doing it. We have come here knowing that we were going to flip this paradigm and be part of the shift. And to build new earth, to manifest sovereign communities of beautiful souls, light workers, light warriors, goddesses, queens, kings, divine feminine and divine masculine. Big, beautiful flock of white birds just all flying together. I think they were all doves. Gorgeous. They were like, woo, look at us go over here, look at us go over here, look at us go over here. All together in a flock. Now they're perched up on the building over there. I'm almost at the gym now, so I'm gonna close this video and I'm just gonna keep putting content up there, you know, and being myself, talking about the multiple dimensions of downloads that we're having and thoughts that we're having and the things that we're going through, the things that we are transmuting with our energies, because you know that's the process of healing. That's who we are, and that's what we came here to do. That it's okay to not always be talking about mission, but it's okay to talk about mission too. And we need to really weigh out our priorities so that we are putting in to the future, investing in a better world, because what we leave to our future generations, that's their inheritance. And I won't bring children into slavery. I won't. And I think that's, I mean, I know that's why I'm 42 and still don't have kids. And I would like to have kids. I would still like to be a mother. I always wanted to be a mother. But, first I need a home. I need to be able to have the resources to provide for my kid, to provide a good life, to give them land so that they can be creative and get to know Mother Earth and learn and connect with trees, plants, animals, all of spirit. Because that's our divine birthright, is to live in a frequency of love and connection. So many people don't even know how alive spirit is. And we got to change that. So I'm going to keep making content. I hope that we can really build something beautiful together and co-create new earth, co-create a better world where we are united as a family of God, of light. We have inherited it, so let's do something great with it. And the governments have already collapsed. Chosen ones are rising. God has a plan, and it's unfolding through us. So let's be empowered and talk and discuss it. It's not a competition. It's all of us ascending to our highest ability, and then taking responsibility, because that's, with great power comes great responsibility. And the ones who have been running the show have been running a lie this whole time. So I know that chosen ones will be accepted, and we are gonna break through the third dimension. Our love is powerful, and we're all going to heal and remember who we are with God and vibrate on such a high frequency that we embody heaven on earth, and really believe in ourselves, believe in God, believe that miracles are real and that we are manifesting them, because we are. And God is answering all of our prayers systematically and breaking our chains one by one. And I don't know. I'm putting this out to the universe as what's next. Really, I don't know. I don't know. I am open very open to possibilities if they are in higher alignment with my life and with my soul mission. I am leveling up and not leveling down. And I'm not shrinking myself. So if it doesn't align, it's not getting my time. We have to really see it. We have to really want it. We have to really truly believe and go with God, fully trust. Because that's the way. If we ever want to change it, we have to do it. So, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym now, have a good workout, do sauna, jacuzzi after if it's open. So, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, comment, subscribe, donate. Links are below. And let's talk about New Earth. Let's talk about the next steps that we need to take in the Earth realm to fulfilling God's highest plan. Let's do the inner work and alchemy to bring those mission codes through and to speak them, to have these conversations. I need help. And I feel like I've been in this bubble, like in this mason jar. And the whole universe is watching me struggle to break out. And, I know I'm getting stronger. My wings are getting stronger as I try to break out of the cocoon. But this dam is about to burst. We're blowing the lid off of our blessings. The universe owes us a debt that is being repaid, that God is making sure will be repaid. And I'm here doing the work, showing up for you, showing up for myself, not letting people shrink me, not even those I love, not even my husband. And I'm not going to. I've taken back my power. I know my purpose. I know myself. And not too many people on this earth can say that. Can say that they truly, thoroughly know who they are as souls. We have been through the fire. We have purified. We have risen from the ashes of our former selves. In our most pure, awakened, divine state, we have learned to work our alchemy, to work our superpowers, to help free the world of this evil. It's been hard. It's been hard. And we're tired. We're tired. I wake up this morning and my husband, Kevin, is being a man-child. And I gotta live with this. In an RV. In his mother's driveway in Spokane, Washington. And I don't have phone service. I have God. I have God, and I have been forged in the fire. I was crafted intricately by the hands of our Almighty Creator. I was sculpted. I was chiseled. I was torched. I was burned. I went through the sandpaper, the polishings, the shellackings, even God took out the little paintbrush and did precision little spots on our wings. We were made with love. we were. We were. And we signed up for hard. We signed up for hard because we knew that struggle would give us strength. And we knew that this alchemy was all leading to us bursting out of our cocoons with these massively huge wings. And then people aren't even able to perceive us because we're so big. And then they get, threatened by us, like they see our size and they try to shrink us because that's what their demonic programming has them do. We've gone through enough of this chess game between light and dark, between God and the devil. We have a higher purpose than to be playing around with parasites who refuse to heal. I know that this thing with Kevin and my husband right now, I'm trying to find my way out, and I'm certain that I cannot stay where I don't feel safe, because I am important and I am sacred and my soul is too beautiful to go through that. She is, and we are. But I see that this is refining me. This is making me even stronger. And that I have battled narcissistic demons before, and I have always won and stayed in my sovereignty with Source. You know, these last few years since my awakening, I have not dropped my crown. And I don't lower myself to other people's level. I deserve so much more than a toxic marriage with a man who refuses to do the healing and stays in his toxic, parasitic energy. So, this is a lesson that hurts. And I knew it was coming. And I gotta get out. I need to figure that out. And as I say that, I see this danger sign. The signs are everywhere. And God has been telling me this for some time. And I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to let go. I formed an attachment. And I see now. Please pray for me. Pray that I land safely from this and that I can really plug in and do the healing. Heal the broken parts of myself that allowed for this parasitic bond and this trauma bond to attach itself in the first place. And I trust God's wisdom, and I know that this too will make me even stronger for going through. Because we've already been through so much. And that this is the last parts of ourselves that were holding us back. And we're being forced to see it, to face it head on, to meet it, and to understand it, and to give it love, and to give it healing, and to let go, because that's what we need to do. I let go. God, universe, humanity, extraterrestrials, we are the chosen ones. We are not perfect. We are human. But we are human with eternal knowledge. We have merged with our higher consciousness. And we're in multiple dimensions, healing with God, healing in the quantum, remembering who we are, and recoding the corrupt programming with source coding, and remembering who we are, what our divine purpose is, why we incarnated here. All of that is coming back. And that's a miracle of God that is happening within me and within others on this earth. And that we all have these superpowers within us. And it's nothing to be afraid of. And we can embrace it. And we should embrace it. Embrace our gifts. For they are real. And the enemy didn't want us to know how gifted we were. Because they knew that we would take back our power. We would stop feeding the parasite once we knew of our divine potential. And that's what's happened. So we have transcended, and we are integrated into our earth vessels as our multidimensional, non-linear souls. The way out of the matrix is within. And we are beautiful souls. So, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym, and I wanna keep growing and expanding, and I want abundance and all the wealth and prosperity that is owed to me to return. I want to be able to live my life and travel and meet people and buy things, to work my soul mission and create healing sanctuaries for all of us to live in our sovereignty, free from the parasitic system, building communities of light. This is our time. Let us not waste our divine potential. We are here on a mission, and we won't even let those in our lives we love most to come between that. And we have sacrificed everything to be here, to bring our highest selves through. We had to break ourselves open in order to do that. And there's no going back. The portal is open, and it is time for all of us to be brave and to step through. And that portal is inside of us. It is us. Let's open our hearts and remember. I love you so much. I am going to the gym. God bless you, beautiful souls. Links to help our mission are below. We're just going to keep going. And as long as we're here to serve. So, all right, until next time, bye.